This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's basketball time in Summertown. I'm Brent Thomas alongside Adam West and Will Pettis. I called him Adam West. I knew I'd call him Adam Lindsay, Will Pettis. And this is Summertown Eagles basketball on the X Sports Network. Tonight we're in Murray County, Tennessee at Mount Pleasant High School as the Eagles and the Tigers get set to do battle here in the back half of this doubleheader to the boys matchup. Summertown won over Lawrence County earlier this week. And here comes Adam Lindsay. We'll get with him here in a minute. All right, we're getting set to go here. We're going to have the starting lineups. All right, Adam, welcome back from the break.
All right, I'm back.
I can hear you now.
That girls' game was so exciting.
Oh, yeah.
I had to go. Brian said I had to go catch my breath. So.
Oh, yeah. As we get ready for the starting lineups, Mount Pleasant 7-6 overall, averaging 59 points a game. Summertown 12-3 overall, averaging 64 points a game. And we're going to get our starting lineups. Andrew Mabry. Mabry averages 6 points a game. Ryder Blackwood, 11 points a game. Cason Edwards gets his first start tonight. The sophomore, we got Graham Howell, the senior. Howell averages 11 points a game. Leighton Sherman averages 19 points a game. Sawyer Sherman, last game of his suspension. Adam, and he'll be back in the next game later on this week.
Well, you're getting some young kids some looks. That's a big thing. Number two, you just kind of got to look at it as a mid-season vacation. Hopefully he gets a little rest from this and comes back ready to roll. He'll be good to go, I guess, Friday night.
Yep. Mount Pleasant averages 31 rebounds a game. They're big and physical, and they've got three players over 50% from the field. Hollis 63%. And that tells me he gets a lot of his action down low.
They attack the rim. They look to go inside. They attack the boards, as you mentioned, 31 rebounds named. They're athletic. this is a team that can give Summertown trouble.
Yeah.
If Summertown doesn't come out here tonight, they got to take this team seriously because they're well capable. If they get hot,
they got a little bit of a home crowd here.
Yeah.
Wilson to jump. Wilson will jump. And it'll be Howell for Summertown, Graham Howell. And we're getting set to get underway. We stopped the music here. We did, and controlled by Summertown. Leighton Sherman, pump fake shot, good. Leighton Sherman, 2-0 Summertown. He does that a lot, Adam.
Yeah, he does. That's about the third or fourth time this year he's scored off the tip.
Full court pressure. McClure's got it, brings it up, picks up his dribble, gets it to Wilson. Wilson gets it over here to Scott. Scott gets it in the corner to Brooks for three, bottom. 3-2, Mount Pleasant, 7:35 to go. Blackwood brings it across the timeline, gets it to Graham Howell. Edwards, the sophomore, drives, baseline, picks up his dribble, gets it to Graham Howell for three. Little short, rebound pulled down by Wilson of Mount Pleasant. They lead 3-2, 7:19 to go. And we got a blocking foul on Leighton Sherman.
Summertown, a little bit short staff, got some kids out.
Yeah.
Some other issues.
Stanley's
and stuff
hurt.
going on.
Stanley's hurt.
You're going to have to be careful with your fouls, especially Sherman.
Yeah.
Especially with the streak he's been on, with the way he's been scoring the basketball.
Brooks will inbound, gets it to Scott. Cale Scott, the transfer from Lawrenceburg. Here's Brooks. Brooks to Scott. Scott gets it over here to Wilson. Wilson back to Scott. Scott gets it over to Brooks. Looks inside to McClure, can't. Gets it back to Scott, back to Brooks. Scott over here, Wilson. Wilson's going to drive. And I think they're going to get him for, nope, not a travel. We're going to get a foul.
They're going to, I think they're looking at Mabry. They are.
Yeah, Andrew Mabry picks up the foul. They didn't get to blow their whistle a lot in the girls' game.
No.
Gets it out here to Wilson. 3-2 Mount Pleasant. Here's Scott for three. Bottom.
And he can shoot
Scott, the transfer from Lawrenceburg. Here's Blackwood. Gets it to Howell. 6-2 Mount Pleasant. Leighton Sherman drives. Picks up his dribble. Gets it to Howell. Here's Mabry. Gets it to Edwards. Pump fake. Stutter step. Tries to get it down low to Mabry, but it's tipped out of bounds by Mount Pleasant. It'll be Summertown basketball underneath their own goal.
Edwards getting a lot more playing time, getting the start tonight. They're gonna see what this young man can do. He had a look right there from three.
Leighton Sherman in out, no good on the three-pointer. Wilson the rebound. Excuse me, that's McClure with the rebound. Up ahead to Brooks. Brooks gets it to Wilson. Wilson drives, tries to get it to Hollis. That should be Summertown basketball. Turnover, Mount Pleasant. 6-2, the Tigers lead, 6:20 to go.
He did a great job getting in the lane there. I thought he probably should have just went up with it.
Yeah. Howell inbounds to Blackwood. Blackwood back to Howell, across the timeline. Gets it to Leighton Sherman. Leighton off a pick through his legs. Gets it to Mabry. Mabry over here to Edwards. Edwards.
They're going to get him for the travel.
They're going to get him for a walk. Kind of shuffles his feet.
Well, and it's a tough spot for Edwards.
Getting
first start and everything, and he's just got to compartmentalize everything, just slow his process down just a little bit. He'll be fine.
Yeah. Cale Scott picks up his dribble, gets it to Wilson. Down low, McClure, pump fake shot, good. Just powering it inside. 8-2, 5:54 to go. Here's Ryder Blackwood, gets it to Howell, gets it to Edwards. Mabry, he's going to penetrate all the way in, shot up, no good. Rebound pulled down by McClure. McClure dribbles through traffic, drives down, shot.
They're going to get a charge.
They're going to get a charge. As McClure just a little bit out of control. Howell had position, and Howell draws the charge. 8-2, Mount Pleasant leads. Edwards comes out, and so does Mabry, and we get Hallmark and Holt in.
I know Coach Boyd, I don't think he's happy with that call. McClure tried to get around him, but just got just enough of him to cause the offensive foul.
Here's Hallmark. Gets it to Howell. Howell kicks it over here to Holt. Holt dribbles. Gets it to Hallmark. Kicks it over here to Blackwood for three. No good. Rebound pulled down by McClure. McClure gets it over to Brooks. Brooks, left side. Across the timeline. Gets it to Wilson. Wilson, he's going to drive Hallmark. We're going to get a foul.
They're going to get Hallmark, I think, reaching in, I think.
Or might be Graham. I don't know. We'll see here.
Thought they got him. Thought they called it before he reached Graham.
Yep.
We'll see.
Yep.
That's
You
Hallmark.
are correct. Hallmark. 8-2. Summertown trails. 5:13 to go. Here's Wilson. Wilson kicks it over to Scott for three. No good. Rebound tipped around. Pulled down by who else? Ryder Blackwood. Blackwood brings it across the timeline. Stutter steps in the paint. Scoop shot. No good. But he draws the foul.
I think that'll be on Scott.
8-2 Mount Pleasant.
Blackwood,
5 minutes to go.
Blackwood right there with that hesitation,
Yeah.
man. He just kind of froze him. That's a beautiful move, and it's effective. You can learn it and do it the right way, man. It's tough to deal with. That hesitation.
Blackwood at the line. Guns, bang. 8-3. 5 minutes to go, first quarter. Blackwood, the junior, his second free throw. In, out, no good. Rebound slapped around. Hollis has got it in the corner. He gets it to Brooks. And Brooks almost turned it over, but he'll stay with Mount Pleasant. And Brooks in front of his own student section. He'll throw it in. 4:55 to go. 8-3. Mount Pleasant leads. Scott gets it to Brooks. Back to Scott. He almost lost it. Scott picks up his dribble. In trouble. Trap. Gets it across the timeline to Brooks. Down low. Hollis. Little 10-footer. No good. Rebound tipped around. Pulled down by Holt. Holt's got it. Gets it to Blackwood, the point guard. Gets it back to Holt. Holt over to Leighton Sherman. Gets a pick. Drives. Kicks it back to Holt. Holt. He's going to drive. Kicks it to Howell. Howell's going to gun a three. Bottom. Graham Howell. 8-6. Mount Pleasant leads. Scott picks up his dribble. Gets it to Hollis. They get it to McClure. McClure walk. No call. Throws up a shot. No good. Hollis rebound. No good. Pull down. The rebound pulled down by Leighton Sherman. Sherman down the left side. 8-6. Mount Pleasant lead. Sherman step back three. Little deep. Hollis with the rebound. Gets it out here to Wilson. Wilson almost lost it. In trouble. Gets it to Hollis. Gets it to McClure. McClure's going to drive back to the basket.
That's a
shot.
travel.
No good. Rebound pulled down by Blackwood. Blackwood. He'll take it all the way. Kicks it over here. Holt thought about a three. Drives. Shot up.
That will
no
be a
good.
charge.
They're going to call a charge.
That's
on
a
Holt.
great job by Scott. He stood his ground, and Holt just kept on coming.
8-6. Mount Pleasant leads. 3:40 to go. Mabry comes in. Graham Howell sets. They get it to Hollis. 3:40 to go. 8-6 Mount Pleasant. Scott, the transfer from Lawrenceburg. Almost charged. Scott drives down, shot. No good. Rebound, McClure. Shot up. No good, but he draws the foul. And he'll go to the line.
And I'll tell you, this Mount Pleasant team, they've come out ready to play tonight. And if they are going to hurt you, it's going to hurt this Summertown team for sure. It could be on the boards.
Yeah.
And right now, they've had a ton of offensive rebounds already.
McClure. First free throw, good. Howell comes in. Edwards comes in. Mabry sits. Hallmark sits. 9-6 Mount Pleasant leads. 3:28 to go, first quarter. McClure. His second free throw. Rattles, no good. Tipped around. Graham Howell almost had it. Wilson's got it now. Wilson gets it. We got a new player. What's his name?
I believe that is Holt, who's checked in.
Almost stolen away by Leighton Sherman. Instead, Mount Pleasant will inbounds in front of the Summertown bench. Holt gets it out to Brooks. Brooks, guarded by Blackwood, brings it across the timeline, gets it to McClure. McClure double teamed by Edwards and Howell. In the corner, traps on, counts on, and that's out of bounds. That should be off of Mount Pleasant. Well, I don't guess it is.
Yeah, Edwards did a great job deflecting that ball,
Yeah.
but Mount Pleasant's going to keep
McClure will inbounds. Gets it to Brooks. Back to McClure. He's going to drive baseline. Shot up, good. McClure's a tough out.
Holt got pinned right
Yeah.
there, and he could not get to the baseline to cut it off.
11-6. Edwards gets it to Holt. Holt over here to Leighton Sherman. He's going to gun a three. No good. Rebound tipped around by Edwards.
They're going to get over the back call, I believe, on Summertown to push.
Got to be on Holt.
If that is Holt, that is a second. We'll see.
Yep, that's on Holt. And they're already shooting free throws.
Yep.
11-6. Big Zion Hollis will come to the line for Mount Pleasant. They lead 11-6. 2:45 to go.
Not the start if you're Summertown. You're wanting right here from 3. Very inconsistent, pretty cold right now.
Yep.
Mount Pleasant's pounding the boards on you too. So you got to kind of get this thing back under control a little bit.
Hollis free throw, no good. Mabry comes in, Holt sits. We got Blackwood, Sherman, Mabry, Edwards, Howell. 5 starters in. Hollis. His second free throw, good. 12-6 Mount Pleasant. We got a sub in for them. It'll be number 21. What's his name there, Adam?
Number 21 for Mount Pleasant, Malachi Wilson.
All right, here's Leighton Sherman. Gets it back to Edwards. He's going to dribble across the timeline. Throws it to the baseline to Mabry. Mabry picks it back to Howell for 3. Bottom!
I'm going to tell you, if you give Howell room at the top of the key, you might as well just about count it.
Howell threads the needle behind the arc. Just a big, long free throw at the top of the key. In trouble. Stolen away by Leighton Sherman. Gets it to Edwards. Edwards drives. Left-hand layup. Good. The sophomore in his first shot start gets his first 2 points. And we got a turnover, Mount Pleasant. 12-11. They lead. 2:14 to go.
Summertown down 12-6, and man, in a matter of a heartbeat, they've got an opportunity to take the lead
Sherman
here.
Gets it to Howell. Sherman drives. Kicks it over here to Blackwood for 3. No
fouled.
good. He was fouled.
Number 15 went right into him, Jaden Wilson.
Yep.
And it was. You got to give him a chance to come down from the three-point attempt. The blockout's good, but.
Yep. Blackwood, guns, bang. We're all knotted up. 2:08 to go first quarter. Summertown has not led. I know we're early, but they've trailed the entire first quarter. Second free throw, nothing but nylon for Blackwood, the 6'1 junior. And he'll get another one. Third free throw, rattles, no good. Rebound pulled down by Malachi Wilson. Here's McClure, guarded by Howell, through his legs. Tries to get by Howell, does. Gets Sherman, thought he charged there. Howell's got it back to Blackwood, 14-13. Mount Pleasant lead. Here's Mabry, drives the baseline, gives it to Edwards. Oh, Edwards tried to get it to Mabry on Blackwood. Three-pointer by
Hunter Holt.
17-13. Here comes Blackwood. Blackwood gets it to Howell. Howell to Leighton Sherman. Sherman drives. Shot up. Oh, in and out, no good. But he draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
I believe that one's going to be on number 21, Malachi Wilson. It's only his first.
Edwards probably should have took that 3 there on the right side.
Yeah, he's just a little hesitant right now. I thought he's had a few looks where he could have shot the basketball, and, you know, I understand, my friend. I've been there before. It's tough when you first start.
Leighton Sherman's first free throw, good. 17-14, Mount Pleasant leads. 1:22 to go. Sherman, the second free throw, good. 17-15. Here's Holt. Picks up his dribble, and he's going to throw it away, and that's a turnover on Mount Pleasant.
And if you're Summertown, Mount Pleasant, they had some issues at Summertown handling the pressure.
Yeah.
You know, they had a lot of turnovers there.
Yeah.
If you're Summertown, you've got to be able to get points off these turnovers.
Howell gets it to Leighton Sherman for 3. Bottom.
That's one way to punish a turnover.
Leighton Sherman, 18-17. Here's Scott, the transfer from Lawrenceburg. Here's Holt, quickly up court. Over here to Scott. Scott gets it over here in the corner to Wilson. Wilson drives, walk, no call.
Beautiful pass.
Yeah, guy laying on the ground, Wilson. Here's Scott, pump fake. Gets it to Wilson, down low to another Wilson. Wilson, they're going to get a reach-in foul on Max Dillard.
Yeah, there was one official was looking to actually call a jump.
Yeah.
Could have went either way.
So we got 2 quarterbacks on the court, Dillard and Scott. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Yeah. 18-17, Summertown leads. 43.7 seconds to go, and Wilson at the line for Mount Pleasant. Dribbles, guns, bang.
That's a beautiful stroke by that young man.
Nothing but nylon. We're all tied up.
It's a nice looking shot.
43 seconds to go, as I mentioned. 18-18, first quarter. Murray County, Tennessee, Mount Pleasant High School. Wilson. His second free throw. On its way. Good. Rattles in. 19-18, Mount Pleasant leads. Blackwood with it. Blackwood across to Howell, across the timeline, gets to Leighton Sherman. Leighton Sherman, a little give and go. Howell's got it out here to Dillard. Dillard drives, kicks it in the corner to Mabry. Mabry penetrates, kicks it to Howell, top of the key three. Bottom!
They're having to help in the lane. They're having to help, and when you help, that's who
right.
floats up to the top.
It's just a big, long free throw for Howell. Howell's guarding Wilson. Wilson gets it to Holt. Holt. There's number 4 coming into the game. What's his name? Here's
Number
Scott.
4, that is Lake Shang. I'm having a hard time.
Here's Holt for 3, no good. Scott gets the rebound, shot up, good. 21-21 after 1. That's your score, Mount Pleasant, Summertown. This is Eagles basketball on the X Sports Network.
When I cross that county line, just off Highway 49, it all makes perfect sense. May I live for this?
Out here in these parts, this just isn't okay. I've got the most part. You right on in, my dear sister.
All right, welcome back. Second quarter getting ready to get underway. 21-21. And Adam, they hit 4 3-pointers, you said, in the first quarter of Mount Pleasant.
Hey, they've come to play.
Yeah.
I mean, they've come to play. They've attacked the rim.
Yep.
Summertown is actually very fortunate to be tied right here. They've had to come back from multiple 5- and 6-point deficits here.
Scott's got it. Gets it over to Holt. Holt to Hollis. Back to Holt. Here's Scott. Scott picks up his dribble, gets it to Holt. We're in a zone, looks like. Here's Scott. Scott gets it to Wilson. Turnover. Howell's got it. Turnover, Mount Pleasant. 7:30 to go. We're all knotted up at 21. Here's Mabry. Gets it to Dillard. Top of the key. Looks to get it to Leighton Sherman. Long 3-pointer. No good. Rebound. Mabry almost got it. Holt comes out of there with it. Gets it to Scott. Scott backpedals. In trouble. Almost stolen by Leighton Sherman. Now Scott comes out of there with it, gets it to Hollis. Hollis is going to drive down, sidesteps Howell. Oh, my. Man alive. He sidestepped Howell, as I said, and made the basket. That's horrible. Right in front of me. Hollis. Free throw. No good. Ball don't lie. Howell. He's got the rebound. Howell brings it up. Almost stolen away. Out of bounds off of Holt. It'll be Summertown basketball in front of the Mount Pleasant bench. Yeah, Howell had position. He sidestepped him.
He did.
He made a good shot. He still called a foul. Here's Leighton Sherman. Gets it to Howell. Howell. Mabry. Mabry drives, shot up, no good, but he draws the foul, and that foul will be on number 4, Shane. 23-21, Mount Pleasant lead, 6:53 to go. Mabry at the line, the senior. First free throw, good. Andrew Mabry. While you were gone, I said Adam West before you got on there. I knew I was going to call you Adam West. Are you Batman?
Hey, I'm not that old now.
Mabry's second free throw, in, out, no good. Wilson pulls down the rebound. We got a foul.
No, they're actually going to, well, I'm not sure what.
Thought he called this. But anyway, it's Mount Pleasant's basketball, 23-22. Wilson's got it. Picks up his dribble. Gets it to Hollis. Hollis over here to Holt. Wilson thought about a three, drives. Kicks it over to Scott. Scott tries to get by Sherman. Does. Stolen away by Max Dillard. We got the jump ball.
Yeah, Dillard did a great job. Scott did a great job getting to the rack, but he did a spin move, and when he spun right into Dillard, who was waiting on him.
Good reverse by Scott.
Yeah.
Dillard right there to steal it. Jump ball, turnover, Mount Pleasant. 23-22, 6:34 to go. Howell left side. Backdoor Leighton Sherman. Here's Max Dillard. Gets it to Mabry. He'll drive. Mabry, layup. Good. Mabry. Scott's got it from Mount Pleasant. 1 point lead, Summertown. 6:19 to go. Second quarter, stolen away. Blackwood to Howell. Shot good. We got a timeout, Mount Pleasant. Summertown leads 26-23. We'll take it with them. This is the Eagles Basketball and Exports Network.
Looking to buy or sell in Lawrence County, Tennessee? At Corbin & Company Realty, we know this place because we live here too. We are locally owned and deeply rooted. We treat you like a neighbor because you are one. Trust the team that does local best. Check out our listings like this lush 4.56 acre tract with a 3-year home, large shop building, and a year-round creek. This is just one of the many hidden gems we discover for you. Call Donna today at 931-629-5228. Corbin & Company Realty LLC, Summertown's only real estate firm.
All right, welcome back here. 6:13 to go. Here's Wilson. Summertown leads. We got 6 players on the floor. That should be a technical foul. That should be a technical foul. 6 players. That should be a technical foul on Mount Pleasant. West Long. Hey, we know West Long can count.
Well, I'm going to tell you something, though. Mount Pleasant's played a tough game so far, but if they get to play with 6, we're probably going to get beat.
Yeah. West Long pointed it out. Leighton Sherman at the line. First free throw. Rattles, no good. Thing went halfway down. 26-23, 6:08 to go. Second quarter. Technical foul on Mount Pleasant. 6 players on the floor. Second free throw, in, out, no good. And now Summertown will get the basketball. Blackwood inbounds to Leighton Sherman. Sherman, he'll run the point. 26-23, 6 minutes to go. Howell's got it, gets it to Mabry. Mabry to Dillard. Over here to Blackwood. Blackwood back to Dillard. Dillard, he's going to drive. Kicks it back to Blackwood. Open for 3, a little short. Rebound, Graham Howell. Good. 28-23. Hollis has got it.
Howell right now with 13 on the night, Brent.
Here's McClure, shot good. McClure, very athletic. 28-25. Summertown leads. Blackwood gets it back to Howell. Howell drives, backdoor cut Sherman. Here's Dillard. Gets it to Mabry. Reverse. Left-hand shot, no good.
They'll get McClure.
He's going to the line. Mabry. What a reverse. Way to use his left hand, too. He goes up with his right hand there. He's going to get it blocked.
Yeah, it was a beautiful move. I know Coach for Mount Pleasant's not happy, but poor old Graham Howell got a foul down here a while ago, and all he did was stand with his arms up.
Mabry misses the free throw. Knox Springer, the freshman, comes in, takes Dillard's place. Mabry's second free throw, good. Hollis tries to inbounds. Scott's in trouble. Soldin away. There's Blackwood. Gets it to Springer. Shot. Good. Springer comes off the bench and gets 2. 31-25. Summertown leads. Summertown hounding on defense. Here's McClure. McClure steps over. Turnover. Turn. Oh, well, we're going to step in here.
Well, look, we're going to have it right here. We'll see. There's no backcourt. He did not. He did not. I don't know what one official thought he might have seen.
I think he saw the ball go over, but
he's a good 8 to 10 inches away from the half, even touching the half court stripe.
31-25, 5:06 to go.
Yeah, there's nothing there. I don't know what that official saw there. It's not the ball. Yeah, the ball actually did go across, and now they're not sure, so they're just going to call it a jump.
31-25, 5:06 to go. Might as well call that a call reversal.
Yep.
Here's Holt. He'll inbounds. Never a dull moment at Mount Pleasant. Brooks gets it to Scott. Scott picks up his dribble. Brooks down low. Hollis. Brooks drive. Shot. No good.
They're going to get Springer on the reach in.
They're going to get Springer for foul. Knox Springer. We want to give a shout out to his dad, our colleague, Mark Springer. He's a little bit under the weather. He's not here tonight, but I'm sure he's watching. All right. The jump ball should have went to us, is what they're saying.
So basically, we'll see what happens.
This is mass confusion.
Yep.
31-25, Summertown leads. Brooks at the line. 4:59 to go, second quarter. Brooks, first free throw, good. Shane comes in, Holt sits. Wilson comes in, Scott sits. Brooks, second free throw, on its way. Good, nothing but nylon. 31-27, 4:59 to go. Blackwood gets it to Howell. Howell, left side Springer. Springer, the freshman in. Springer drives, kicks it to Mabry. Mabry gets it to Leighton Sherman. Sherman drives, kicks it over here to Springer. Springer's going to get it to Howell, top of the key. Back to Leighton Sherman. Little give and go to Howell. Howell has it stolen away by Hollis. Might have been fouled there. Here's Brooks. 31-27, 4:34 to go. Hollis has got it in the corner. Here's a three-pointer by Shane. No good. Rebound. Pulled down by Wilson. Almost stolen by Springer. Rolls out there. Now Wilson's got it. Back to the basket. Goes to work. Shot good. That's hard to stop. 31-29, 4:16 to go. Mabry down the left side. Kicks it over here to Blackwood. Blackwood. Mabry. Howell, top of the key. Gets it to Leighton Sherman. He'll gun a three. A little short, no good. Pulled down by McClure. McClure races down the right side. McClure, pull up, 10-footer, good. 31-31, back and forth we go. 3:55 to go, second quarter. Blackwood gets it to Howell. Springer, left side. Springer through his leg, drives, little floater shot. Thought it was going to go, but he'll draw the foul and he'll go to the line for two.
Nice attack there by Springer.
Yep, Springer, the freshman at the line for his first free throw. Guns, rattles, no good. Blackwood sits. Edwards comes in. Dillard's going to come in for Springer. Springer's second free throw, nothing but the bottom of the net. 32-31, 3:47 to go. Springer got some good minutes there, Adam.
Yeah, he did. Mount Pleasant, they're just not going away, Brent.
No, it's going to be a battle tonight.
Summertown built about a 5 or 6 point lead, but Mount Pleasant's just
Wilson
gotten back in it.
Gets it over here to Brooks. Brooks tries to get it down low to McClure. McClure's got it. Double team. Gets it to Hollis. Hollis drive shot, no good. Howell's got the rebound. It's physical down there. Here's Leighton Sherman. Gets it to Howell. Howell over here to Mabry. Mabry drives. Gets it to Dillard. Here's Edwards. Going to gun a three. Get in there. Bottom! Edwards. That's what you got to do is just step into it. Stolen away Mabry. Gets it to Dillard. Leighton Sherman's got it now, 35-31. Here's Mabry, gets it to Edwards. Thought about another three. He's going to drive, and he's going to pick up a foul.
They're going to get, I think, number 15, Jaden Wilson, on the drive.
Yep. Edwards, he'll be at the line, just hit a big three-pointer. 35-31, 3:07 to go. Kason Edwards, the sophomore, at the line. His first free throw, a little deep. We probably missed about 6 or 7 free throws here, haven't we?
Yeah, it's not been a great half of free throws.
Maybe it'll be better down on this end. Edwards, the sophomore, second free throw, a little off to the right. Dillard's got the rebound, and they're going to get a foul on Hollis. Dillard just out-hustled Hollis, and Hollis couldn't do nothing but grab at Dillard.
Hopefully Dillard's going to hit these, but right now for the half, Summertown 6 for 15 from the free throw line.
Blackwood gets set to come back in. Max Dillard, free throw, good. Dillard. Mabry comes out, Blackwood in. Coach West Long rotating that bench at him, keeping his players fresh. Dillard, second free throw, deep. Dillard gets his own rebound, gets it to to Leighton Sherman. Edwards, pump fake, drives in the paint. Go up with it there. There's Leighton Sherman. Gets it to Blackwood. Blackwood, long three-pointer. Bottom! Blackwood from the McDonald's parking lot down the road. It's 39-31, 2:49 to go. We'll take a short break at Sports Network.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987.
All right, welcome back. Hollis has got it. Here's McClure. Summertown leads by 8, 39-31, 2:44 to go. Almost a turnover. Wilson stepped out of bounds. Back Dillard. Max Dillard's got it. Leighton Sherman. Here's Blackwood. Corner. Edwards back to Blackwood for three. A little short. Rebound pulled down by Wilson. Wilson's got it. Here come the Tigers. We're going to get a foul on somebody. I guess that's Blackwood.
It's going to be on Edwards, I think.
Edwards. Yep, it's on Edwards. Here's Brooks. Brooks has got it. 39-31, 2:23 to go. Second quarter, Hollis down low, McClure. McClure guarded by Dillard. And that's going to be a charge.
Yeah.
That's a good call. Max Dillard. Max Dillard's come off the bench here tonight, Adam. Gave us some solid minutes.
Yeah, and you don't realize that those are momentum changers right there. When you take charges like that, it just energizes the entire team.
Saw your Sherman's out.
That also sends McClure to the bench, who's leads Mount Pleasant right now with 11 points.
Here's Leighton Sherman, right side, gets it to Howell, top of the key. Edwards, left side, gets it back to Howell. Howell gets it to Blackwood. Long three-pointer for Blackwood. Little short. Here comes Scott. Scott drives down, shot up.
That's going to be a charge as well. That's going to be on Scott.
Charge. Scott, the transfer from Lawrenceburg, gets a charge. 39-31, 1:57 to go.
I don't know about that one, Brent.
Yeah, we'll take it.
We'll take it. I thought he leaned a little bit, but
they'll probably get it back. Here's Blackwood. 39-31, 1:53 to go. It's been a battle. Here's Leighton Sherman, and they're going to get him for a travel.
That's not a travel, but yeah, that might be the payback.
Yeah. 1:49 to go, 8-point lead, Summertown. Counts on, Scott gets it to Wilson. Wilson Guarded by Howell, pushes off, no call. Wilson drives down, shot good. 39-33. Here's Blackwood left side, 1:38 to go. Howell, top of the key, right side. Leighton Sherman, he's going to drive. Leighton Sherman, little floater. He draws the foul. That shot was blocked by number 4, Shane, but I think Hollis gets the foul.
I think they may go after Brooks.
They're going to call it on Brooks. 39-33, Leighton Sherman at the line.
Yeah, the block was clean, but the grabbing of the arm by the other player.
Sherman, free throw, good. Leighton Sherman. Mabry comes in, Edwards sits. Edwards gave us some good minutes. He started. Leighton Sherman's second free throw, bottom. 41-33, 1:32 to go. Here's Holt. Shane. I get it down to Scott. Scott shot no good. Shane with the rebound. Kicks it out to Brooks for 3. Partially blocked. Wilson's got it. It's out of bounds off of him. It'll be Summertown basketball.
Well, here we go with more discussions. They've already had to overturn this official one time. They're going to keep it with Summertown this time, though.
Summertown basketball. Blackwood, 41-33, 1:16 to go. Howell's got it. Mabry trying to get loose there. Gets it to Dillard. Leighton Sherman, right side. Little give and go to Dillard. Pump fake in the lane. Kicks it over here to Howell for 3. Bottom! Graham Howell has come to play tonight. 44-33, 57 seconds to go. First half. Scott, double team. Long pass over here. They get it to Wilson. Wilson walk, no call. Shot, good, and he draws the foul. Wilson, he's a hard guard in that paint. 44-35, 47 seconds to go. Wilson. His free throw, short, rebound, pulled down by Hollis. Hollis shot up, no good, rebound, pulled down by Blackwood. 44-35, 40 seconds to go. Blackwood gets it to Sherman. Sherman, he's going to drive. Going to get it to, and call a travel on Sherman. 34 seconds to go, 44-35. I don't know about that.
I don't either.
Yep. Brooks gets it in. Hollis back to Brooks. Brooks gets it over here to Wilson. Wilson, he's going to drive. Wilson kicks it over here in the corner. They get it over to Scott. Scott's got it. Right side, guarded by Leighton Sherman. 19 seconds to go. 44-35, Summertown leads. Brooks has got it. Brooks picked up by Howell. Over to Scott. Scott, 12 seconds to go. Got Wilson down here. They're going to get it to him. Wilson, little 10-footer, bottom. 44-37. Here comes Blackwood. Blackwood comes racing up. They're going to get him for carrying it. 44-37, 2 seconds to go. First half, Summertown leads. Brooks. And Hollis thought that was going in. 44-37 is your halftime score. We're going to interview the girls, or Adam is going to interview Coach Jeremy Jean, and we'll be back for the second half. This is Eagles basketball on X Sports Network.
Yeah.
Coach Jean, how you doing, my friend?
I'm good. You?
Awesome. Well, in a nutshell, you got a lot of young players some minutes tonight.
We did, and they got some good minutes. It's everybody scratched the book tonight. Everybody scored, which is always good because the kids that don't get to play as much, they work hard in practice just like the rest of them. So I was proud to see them be able to knock a shot down. Whether it was free throw, then a layup, or layups. They played hard, and we did a better job in the second half of making layups. If we made layups the first half, we'd have had 80 points.
Well, and it is what it is with Mount Pleasant. Their girls team's been down for a few years and everything. You took care of them pretty handily, pretty lopsided at Summertown. I know you feel like at times you kind of come out complacent when you play kind of those teams that, maybe a little not quite as talented and maybe flat.
Maybe, and I'm hoping that's what it was. Because we scored 2 points in 2 minutes. We had a long scoring drive.
Yeah.
But this team is all year we start off fast. We'll have a slow second quarter. We always have that slow somewhere, but we've defended well enough when we're struggling to stay close or keep the lead. So defensively, I think we played well tonight. They had 23, banked in 4 or 5. I mean, it's just we made them take tough shots, and they made some tough shots. So, it was good to make some shots finally.
Yeah. Well, I ask this all the time. Have you looked at anything about community yet?
Yes.
Okay. I know every time I ask you, it's like, hey, we'll look at it tomorrow.
Yes. No, and I hate doing it.
I know.
But I started looking on Sunday night, and look, they got a big kid inside that's legit. She's really good. 6'1", tall kid, can score. They got a lefty guard that's really good. They got 2 kids that can shoot it, so it's going to be tough. You can't look at their record because I think they're 9-7 or something. Yeah. But the ride over there is going to be different. We ain't played there before, so that's going to be a tough part. It's a hostile environment. I tried to get them. And I don't know, because I played them when I was at Chapel Hill for 12 years. I don't know if that was a big rivalry, if they're that crazy all the time, or if it was just when they played Chapel Hill. So I try to prepare them, look, it's going to be nuts.
Me and Will were kind of looking at their record and schedule. They played a very good Moore County team.
Yes.
So about a 5-point game.
Yeah.
Earlier in the year. I think they've got a 9-7 record, but like you said, a lot of times you just really can't look at a record.
No, you can't. And that's what they're playing more tonight again. So I don't know how it turned out yet, but they're well coached. They're going to press. They're going to play everything. It's just can we make some layups? Tonight, first half, we were 9 of 35 from the paint, and then come out second half, we started making those, and it makes everything else easier. So we've got to quit anticipating a foul or going to get a foul and just go make the shot.
Well, we were talking on air how, the first quarter on our part was kind of sloppy. I've seen it times. But then again, as we talk about we look sloppy and we look up and we have 28 points in the first quarter.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yes.
When you can talk about your slot, hey, we don't look quite very sharp right now. You got 28 points.
Yes. We shot the ball well.
Where is the district tournament at this year? At Cascade.
At Cascade.
We're gonna need overtime pay. I'm going to need overtime pay to go to Cascade.
Yeah, and that's the week of whatever holidays in February. President's Day.
Is it President's Day? I was going to say Valentine's Day is not a holiday.
No, it's the 16th, 7th, the 16th, I think. So
that'll be.
It's that week.
So, last question, my friend. We're in the middle of things right now. Fixing to start kind of the back end slide. Where do you feel your team's at? Do you like where your team's at? Not only on the floor, but physically, are you guys good health-wise? You anything that?
Knock on wood. Right now, we're healthy.
Awesome.
It's Ella's elbow from the other night's bruised, but didn't bother her tonight. So
I noticed she got a headbutt.
She got a headbutt
as well.
Got a nice shiner. Zoe got a black eye in practice. Izzy got one last week, but we're healthy. So that's a good positive thing. And right now, I like where we're at, but we still have so much room to grow. And that's what's fun.
Yeah,
we can get better, and it's not being anything besides just making that extra pass and that shot going in.
When me and Brent were talking, the one kid, and I think every time we talk, I bring her up, but I don't know why, but I zone in on her, Lena Brown.
Yes.
To me, her free throws, she struggled first year. She looks more comfortable.
Yes.
It looks like her game is slowed down, like the speed of everything, and she's really coming into her. She's a huge help, I feel.
She is, and that's what I think I embarrassed her because I yelled out. I said, just shoot it. Lena get the rebound. And I'm serious.
Yeah.
Because she's going to get most of the rebounds, and she'll throw it right back to you to shoot it. So that's where she's playing really well. She's defending. She catches the ball. She's not, I don't want to say she freaked out early, but she got nervous early.
Yeah.
Now she's catching it. She's looking for the second, third option, and throwing it away, throwing it to us, and we're scoring off of it. So she's getting better. Izzy's getting better, getting more comfortable. Emerson's, I think her ribs feeling better, so she's going to be getting better every game. I won't leave anybody out.
Well, and early on, I thought
Yeah.
Tess Long, but she's really become such a staple now.
Well, she has.
You don't realize how young she really is.
Yes.
Until as you watch her, but she just continues to just play hard and give you just great minutes.
She does, and she got frustrated tonight when she almost airballed a free throw, but it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. But she does so much more than score, like Ella. That they both defend really well. They get loose balls. Ella rebounds. Tess gets steals, which leads to us getting easy buckets, which helps us get going. So they're all doing their thing, and they're sort of sitting in their own roles without me even saying anything. And that's what's good about you got a good team when they just know what to do, and they're okay with it.
Well, Coach, we've enjoyed watching your team grow this year. They're fun to watch.
I appreciate it.
We'll let you get out of here.
Yeah, I hope we keep growing.
Well, good luck against Community Friday night. I think me and Brent's going to be making that trip.
Yeah.
We've been yelling at Will all night about him sending us on all along road trips.
Well, you just go a little early, go to Holy Smokes in Chapel Hill and eat a good barbecue sandwich.
Yeah, I'm going to make Will buy.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you.
Thanks, buddy.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
At Murray Regional Health, you'll find the expertise and technology available in larger cities, paired with the personalized and compassionate care you deserve. As the largest health system between Nashville and Huntsville, we have a medical staff of more than 200 physicians across an array of specialties, ranging from primary care to robotic surgery. They lead skilled teams of nurses and other clinical experts that diagnose and treat conditions with advanced technology. Murray Regional Health, where clinical excellence meets compassionate.
All right, welcome back. We're about to get underway. Third quarter, Summertown leads 44-37. And Adam, you got any stats right quickly?
Yeah.
There we go.
All right.
All right.
Little minor malfunction.
That's all right. That's all right.
Leading for Summertown right now, Graham Howell with 16 for Summertown, four threes.
Yeah.
Sherman with 9. But those are two leading scores for Summertown. It's
Turnover.
They get a steal.
Here's Blackwood going to drive. Didn't want to challenge Wilson. Gets it to Leighton Sherman for 3. A little off to the right. And Edwards is going to get a foul.
And those are the fouls that kind of hurt, because when you get into the bonus, you're getting a foul on the completely other end of the basket.
Yep. 44-37, 7:44 to go. And they snowbird us there, and there's Wilson's layup good. 44-39. Here comes Blackwood. Blackwood gets it to Leighton Sherman. Sherman gets it to Mabry. Mabry. Edwards. Howell, top of the key. Blackwood thought about a 3. Instead, dribbles out, gets it to Mabry. Over here to Leighton Sherman on the right side. Gets it to Graham Howell, top of the key. Here's Edwards. Edwards drives, gets it to Mabry. Summertown very patient, looking for a good shot. Howell gets it left side. Leighton Sherman. Sherman's going to drive left side, layup. He was pushed. What a foul. No call by Brooks. Here's Scott. Brooks has got it, gets it over to McClure. McClure's going to drive down low, shot, no good. Rebound tipped around, pulled down by Leighton Sherman. Sherman brings it up court. He's got Edwards on the right, instead gets it Blackwood on the left. Back to Howell, top of the key. Edwards going to gun a three. Bounces around, no good. Wilson with the rebound. Wilson, he's going to take it down court. They're going to get Mabry for a foul.
They're going to,
Yeah, Mabry. Mabry kind of stuck his arm out there. 44-39. Summertown leads, 6:39 to go. Scott on inbounds. Scott gets it out here to Wilson. Wilson dribbles, kicks it to Brooks. Brooks down low, McClure drives, kicks it to Wilson. Scott on the right side, pump fake, drives, picks up his dribble. In trouble, tries to get it down low. Hollis has got it, shot good. Hollis, Zion Hollis. They've cut this lead to 3, 6:21 to go.
Mabry went for the steal, and after that didn't get it, and it was over
Mabry
with.
to Sherman. Mabry's going to drive baseline. Reverse layup, no good, but he draws the foul. And I think he'll go to the line for 2 free throws. That almost went down.
That's Wilson. That is his third.
Yeah.
He's leading Mount Pleasant right now with 12. Jaden McClure right behind him with 11. So Wilson's had a great first half.
Mabry's first free throw, good. Dillard comes in. Edwards sits. Max Dillard off the bench. Mabry at the line, his second free throw. Good. 6:13 to go, 5-point lead, Summertown, 46-41, third quarter here in Murray County, Mount Pleasant High School. McClure, foul by Dillard. They're going to get Dillard with a foul. A lot of whistles to start off here on both sides.
Yeah, Summertown just reaching a lot here early on. That's already the third team foul, and we're not 2 minutes in yet.
I think that reaching was going on in the first half, and they weren't calling it.
Yeah, I agree. I think they may be tightening it down all the way around.
Here's Scott. Scott, guarded by Blackwood. 5-point lead for the Eagles, 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Here's Wilson. Wilson through his legs. Gets it to McClure. McClure shoved off. McClure's going to drive. We've got a block on Dillard. Oh, me, they'll be in the bonus here in a minute.
Yep.
McClure will go to the line.
Yeah, Dillard undercut him a little bit. A good call.
46-41, Summertown leads. McClure at the line, the senior. First free throw, rattles, no good. 5:50 to go, third quarter. 46-41, Hallmark sets to come in for Summertown. McClure's second free throw, no good. Rebound pulled down by Leighton Sherman. Sherman brings it down court. He's got Howell. Howell, pump fake, gets back to Sherman. He's going to gun a long three. A little deep, push off by Howell, but he almost got the rebound. Instead, out of bounds off of McClure. It'll be Summertown basketball.
Howell with a great job right there. He didn't get the board, but he kept that thing alive by battling for it.
Dillard will set. Hallmark in. Here's Blackwood. Gets it to Leighton Sherman. Back to Blackwood. Three-pointer. Bottom. Blackwood. Ryder Blackwood, the junior. Here's Hollis. Gets it to McClure. McClure down the right side. 49-41, 5:27 to go. Tell you what, he pushes off a lot.
Yeah.
There's Brooks. Brooks gets it to down low McClure. McClure shot blocked. Sherman blocked it the first time. And then on the second time, they got him for the foul. Leighton Sherman. How many fouls is that on Leighton?
I believe that's his second.
Okay, McClure at the line. 5:18 to go. 8-point lead for Summertown.
The issue right now in Summertown, 5:18 the third, and they are already in the bonus.
Yeah. McClure's free throw, no good.
McClure right now, 1 for 5 from the free throw line. I think he's typically a much better shooter than that. He's just having a little rough stretch right now.
Hollis sits. McClure at the line for his second free throw. 49-41, 5:18 to go, third quarter. McClure's free throw rattles in good. 49-42, 7-point lead for the Eagles. Here comes Blackwood. Blackwood back. Howell. Left side, guarded by McClure. Gets it to Mabry. He's picked up by Wilson. Now McClure. Here's Hallmark. Hallmark gets to Sherman. Thought about a three. Graham Howell, top of the key. Bottom! Just like clockwork. Graham Howell. They extend that lead 52-42. 4:55 to go.
19 on the night for Howell and 5 3 balls.
Yep. Almost stolen by Blackwood. McClure's picked up his dribble. Gets to Brooks. Brooks kicks it over here to Holt. Holt gets it down low. Wilson. Wilson, he's good spin, good move. Blocked by Leighton Sherman. What a move by Wilson. Gets it out here to Howell. Over in the corner. Blackwood for three. Bottom! And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That young man was fouled. Count the basket. And he'll go to the line to try to get a 4-point play. 55-42. Summertown leads, 4:31 to go.
Blackwood with 12 on the night, and that's his third 3 of the night.
Shane comes in for Wilson. Blackwood at the line.
That's about the 4th time Mount Pleasant's got called on that. And there's actually been once or twice that it hasn't been called.
Blackwood, good. 56-42, 4:31 to go. Now Summertown showing full court man-to-man pressure. Here's Shane, guarded by Hallmark, throws it up to Holt. Holt backs off for a three. No good. Rebound pulled down by guess who? Blackwood. He's hounded wherever he goes. Here he comes. Gets it across the timeline. Gets it to Sherman. Sherman, Leighton that is, kicks it to Graham Howell, top of the key. Graham Howell kicks it over here to Mabry. Thought about a three. Mabry drives. Shot up. No good. Gets his own rebound. Mabry. Good hustle by Mabry. Brooks comes out of there with it. 56-42. Brooks drives. Shot up. No good. Pulled down by Blackwood. Up and down we go. Blackwood brings it. Gives it to Leighton Sherman. Pump fake. Gets it over here to Blackwood for three. Bottom! Blackwood. We got a whistle. We'll see what's going on right here. Hollis is coming in for Brooks. Brooks shaking up down there.
I love the unselfish play, the way we play, but I'm going to tell you what. There's not many times you want Sherman passing up that look because it's that wide open as Blackwood is. He might have been more wide open.
Yeah. Here's Hollis. Stolen away Blackwood. Blackwood gets it to Leighton Sherman. 59-42. 3:35 to go. Leighton Sherman downtown. Bottom! 62-42, and just like that, it's 20-point lead for Summertown. Shane's got it. Guarded by Blackwood. Hallmark out of bounds off of Hallmark. This lead has exploded to 20.
Summertown has just caught fire. And honestly, Mount Pleasant, they look exhausted.
Yeah.
That last 2 times down the court, they got players walking down the court, and while Summertown's got wide open kids all over the floor.
We've always said Summertown a third quarter team. They come out in the second half. Here's Hollis. Shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Leighton Sherman. Gets it up here to Howell. Howell, layup, good. Could have been goaltending. He was in the net. 64-42, 3:04 to go.
21 on the night for Howell.
Howell, 21 points, the senior. Here's Scott. Gets it to McClure. McClure, he's going to drive. And they're going to get
a block. That is the right call. I know it's a pain, but Mabry's just they're sliding under him. Mount Pleasant's doing a lot better job right now of kind of trying to go around those things and not run through those charges.
64-42, 2:53 to go. McClure at the line, the senior. Guns, bang. Wilson gets set to come in. He comes in for Scott. Scott, the transfer out of Lawrenceburg. McClure's second free throw, no good. Rebound, Howell. Howell gets it to Blackwood. Blackwood over here to Leighton Sherman. Long three-pointer, a little deep. Pulled down by Blackwood, kicks it to Howell. Howell for three, bottom! Graham Howell. Graham Howell has come to play tonight. Here's Wilson, he's gonna drive. We got a foul on somebody. Blackwood.
We may just keep a running count for Howell, but that's 24 and 6 threes.
6 threes, and I don't think he's missed one. I think he's 6 for 6.
If he misses one, I'd take him out.
Yeah,
I'd take him out and say, look, we don't miss no more shots. Hey, I'm telling you. But the thing about it is, all of these shots are good, solid shots. They're kickouts.
Yeah.
I mean, these are all great shots that he's taken.
Wilson at the line for the second free throw. 67-44, 2:33 to go. We got a little preparation.
Well, we were talking about adjustments. You know, Summertown's made adjustments this quarter, not just offensively but defensively too. They're forcing Wilson out on the floor where he was in the paint a lot.
Yeah.
You know, they're just making Mount Pleasant a little bit uncomfortable.
Well, we're a third quarter team. You know, we came out against Lawrenceburg, started on a 14-0 run, and we blew it open here tonight. 67-45, 2:33 to go, third quarter. Blackwood brings it up, gets it to Howell. Howell, backdoor by Leighton Sherman, not there. There's Hallmark, right side. Here's Holt. Holt gets it to Howell, top of the key. Here's Blackwood, thought about a three. Drives, he's fouled by number 1, and that'll be Holt who picks up the foul. Blackwood will inbounds in front of his own bench. 67-45, 2:19 to go, third quarter here in Murray County, Tennessee, Mount Pleasant High School. Here's Leighton Sherman, gets it to Blackwood. Blackwood drives, kicks it to Holt. Holt's going to gun a three. Wouldn't set hardly there. He just kind of come off and didn't get his feet set.
Do we have Brian on here with us?
Yeah, Brian, he's listed.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, well, if you want to give me a break, Brian, we'll take it. I'm still excited from that girls' game. I still haven't been able to catch my breath back yet, so if you want to give me a break, I'll take it.
Here's Shane. Shane gets it to Hollis. Hollis, McClure's shot. Good, and he draws the foul. 67-47. 20-point lead for Summertown. 2 minutes to go. Game not over. Need to keep attacking.
Brief check-in. Lewis County leading Lawrence County by 5, and they're in the third as well. So, you know, those are that will be that's a good basketball game there. That's at Lawrence County High School tonight. So
McClure's free throw, good. 3-point play. 67-48. 2 minutes to go. Blackwood sits, Edwards in. Blackwood's had a good game. How many points is Blackwood?
Yeah, Blackwood's had a solid night tonight. He's got 16 on the night with 4 threes.
Yeah. Leighton Sherman brings it up, gets it to Holt. Holt gets it to Edwards. Edwards picks up his dribble. Howell over here to Hallmark. Hallmark's got the lane, drives, shot up.
They're going to get the reach there.
But he draws the foul.
That's going to be on Shane.
Hallmark got a little deep there, but he draws the foul. Hallmark will inbounds underneath the Eagle basket. 67-48, gets it out to Howell, top of the key.
Shoot it, big man. Shoot it, big man.
Howell, he's got 7 threes, and he hadn't missed one. 70-48, 1:38 to go. He's putting on a clinic. Here's Wilson. Wilson gets it to McClure. We got some action underneath. I guess that's a 3-second call on Hollis. Shane had it. Hollis got the 3-second call.
I think Hal has earned the right tonight, next time he catches, just to wave everybody out and clear out. You know, to say, I'm fixing to drain this bad boy.
Leighton Sherman dribbles, gets it to Howell.
He's got another look.
Gun a three. A little deep. He finally missed one. He's laughing. Shane for three. Brooks, no good. Rebound, Leighton Sherman. And Leighton stepped on the line.
I'd have to see that one again, Will. I didn't think he was anywhere near the line, but maybe I'm wrong. He was 7 steps inside of the out-of-bounds line when he was called out of bounds.
He was at the three-point line.
Look at this. 1, 2, 3. He takes 3 steps before he even touches it. 4 feet in the inbound, inside the floor.
Shane's got it. McClure's got it now. Right side, down low, Wilson. Wilson lost it. Stolen away by Edwards. Edwards has got it. Edwards is going to bring it down here. Edwards is going to attack. He's going to get it to Hallmark for 3. Short. Howell and Leighton Sherman are talking. Sherman's saying, how did you miss that?
Yeah, we can make Howell run laps tomorrow for missing that 3.
Graham Howell, 6 of 7 from behind the arc.
Great job by Hallmark. Thought he's had it.
Hollis has got it shot good. 70-50, 42 seconds to go. Here's Leighton Sherman. Leighton Sherman. Summertown patient. Probably hold it for the last shot. 29 seconds to go. They lead by 20, third quarter here in Murray County, Mount Pleasant High School. Behind his back, Leighton Sherman, guarded by McClure, gets it to Holt. Holt gets it back to Leighton Sherman. 17 seconds to go. We got a foul on, I guess that's McClure.
Yeah.
Is that 3 or 4 on McClure?
Maybe it's 4th. I have to check. That is his 4th. That's not good.
We got Blackwood, Mabry, Max Dillard getting set to come in. And Leighton Sherman at the line tonight. Leighton's free throw, good. 71-50, 14.2 seconds to go, third quarter. Graham Howell goes over there to ice down his right hand. I said 6 of 7. I think he's 7 of 8, correct?
Very well could be.
Leighton Sherman. Edwards in the lane, 71-50. Summertown leads, 14 seconds to go. Mount Pleasant will have to go the length of the court. Scott's got it, guarded by Edwards. Scott breaks him down, gets it across the timeline. Good defense by Edwards. Scott throws it over there to Wilson. Wilson, 2 seconds to go. Gets over here to Hollis. Hollis, pump fake, he walked. He won't get the shot off, and that's the end of 3. Your score, Summertown 71, Mount Pleasant 50. We'll be back for the fourth quarter. Eagles basketball on the X Sports Network.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, State Line Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repair.
All right, welcome back here, Mount Pleasant High School in Murray County, Tennessee, where your Summertown Eagles lead 71-50, 7:55 to go. We're just underway in the fourth quarter. Howell gets it to Blackwood. Blackwood drives, kicks it back to Howell. Howell for 3, it's blocked. We got a push off.
They're gonna call this on Howell, I bet you.
Yeah. Wilson is fouled by Howell.
Howell kind of forced that one right there. He just did not have a lot of room. I got all the confidence in the way he's shooting it tonight, but that one might have been forced just a little.
Yep. 71-50, 7:44 to go. Brooks with it. Brooks gets it over to Wilson, right side guarded by Howell. Gets a pick. Wilson drives. He's guarded by Hallmark. They're going to get a foul on him. Oh, man. 71-50.
Well, we got 2 team fouls here in the first 25 seconds of the quarter.
It's kind of the way we started the third quarter.
Yeah.
Wilson. Wilson's got it. Summertown kind of in a zone, looks like. Brooks gets it to Hollis, back to Brooks. Brooks thought about a 3. Picks up his dribble, gets it to Wilson. 7:20 to go, 21-point lead for Summertown, fourth quarter. Scott's trap, gets it to Hollis. Free throw extended, good. Good shot by Hollis. 71-52, 7:13 to go. Here comes Howell. Howell gets it to Hallmark. Hallmark, he's going to drive down the lane. Hallmark shot, no good. Rebound, Howell. Howell fade away, shot, no good. Howell fighting for the rebound.
Gonna get him.
They're going to get Howell for a foul.
Howell probably should have just kicked that one back out. He was being hounded there under the basket.
3 fouls already on Summertown. 7 minutes to go. They lead by 19 points here at Mount Pleasant High School. Scott. Scott's got it. Double team. Picks up his dribble. In the corner to Wilson. Wilson drives, penetrates. Little 8-footer. Rattles. Good. 71-54. Here comes Blackwood. Blackwood gets it to Mabry. Mabry kicks it to Hallmark. Howell over here to Leighton Sherman. Almost stole him by Scott. And they're going to get a foul on Scott as Leighton Sherman drives in, makes the layup. It won't count.
Probably not a bad foul there by Scott. Sherman was going to get into that lane right there and cause trouble one way or another. That's not a bad foul necessarily.
Yeah. Blackwood 71-54. Summertown leads. And here's Mabry. Mabry drives, and they're going to get a foul on Wilson. Wish they hadn't called a foul and just let him score the layup there. All right, Leighton Sherman will inbounds. Gets it to Howell. Back to Leighton Sherman. Sherman gets it over to Mabry. Mabry drives right down the lane. Floater, good.
Yeah,
what a shot by Mabry.
They just didn't collapse. They just left it wide open.
Shot it over big Zion Hollis. 73-54, 6:19 to go. Hollis drives.
That's a charge.
They're going to get him for a charge. Andrew Mabry takes it. 73-54, 6:14 to go. Summertown leads.
Hollis has shot that mid-range jumper great tonight.
Yeah.
Hindsight, he probably should have just pulled up and shot it because he had a good look. He kept on coming, and Mabry was just there waiting on him. We're going to have to wipe up some perspiration, I think.
All right, 73-54, 6:14 to go. This will be the last time I don't bring any money to a game with me. My throat is...
I'll give you some of my sun drop, but I'm still not sure Will didn't put something in it. If you get sick from it
I'm fine.
we're going to blame Will.
I'm fine.
All right.
I had $3, and I bought a Dr. Pepper, and I've done drunk it. And Will, he bought me a pack of M&Ms. Here's Howell, left side. Brings it across the timeline. Leighton Sherman, 73-54. Sherman for three. In, out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Holt. We got a new kid in the game.
Yeah, that's number 14. That's B.J. Lane.
Lane's got it. Lane over to Holt. Holt picks up his dribble. Cross court Wilson. Wilson drives in the lane. Tried to kick it down there to Wilson.
It's a great idea, man, but that pad had a lot of heat on it.
Yep.
That's a good look by Wilson.
Yep. Hallmark will inbounds for the Eagles. They lead by 19, 5:45 to go, fourth quarter. Here's Hallmark, brings it across the timeline, gets it to Mabry. Mabry drives, kicks it to Blackwood. Going to gun a three. A little deep, no good. Rebound pulled down by Wilson. Wilson guarded by Howell. Gets it to Wilson. Wilson down in the corner to Lang. Lang's got it, picks up his dribble. Gets it down to Wilson. Pump fake shot, good. No, they called a travel. Called a walk on Wilson. Thought that looked like a good basketball move.
I didn't see anything. Coach Boyd, he's about ready.
Got a replay here.
He's about ready to explode over there.
I don't know about that. All right, here's Blackwood. Blackwood gets it to Mabry. Mabry, push off by Holt. There's Howell, drives in the lane, kicks it over to Blackwood, gets it to Hallmark. Hallmark kicks it back to Blackwood. He's going to gun a three.
Partially blocked.
Blocked. Hallmark had it, but it's out of bounds off of him. It's blocked by Lane. Dillard comes in. Hallmark sits. 73-54. 5:02 to go.
Quick little lesson there. When you're blocking out and you have the basketball, see the ball out of that hand before you turn and block out.
Yeah.
Because we had three guys under there and nobody knew it was partially blocked.
Stolen away Blackwood. Restolen by Holt. Lane's got it now, guarded by Sherman. 73-54, 4:51 to go. We got travel on Scott.
I mean, it could have been a travel, but if anything else, it was a backcourt.
Yep. Scott travels. Mabry inbounds to Blackwood. Blackwood brings it across the timeline. Gets it to Howell. Howell gets it to Dillard. Over here to Leighton Sherman. Backdoor Dillard. Layup. Good.
Beautiful look
Had
by
to wait
Sherman.
till it fell. 75-54, Summertown leads. Here's Scott. He's double teamed. Got a foul, and the referee way over there called it.
Well, if that's the case, that puts Mount Pleasant into the bonus, I believe. Or maybe that's only Summertown's fourth.
I think it's just forward. Scott will inbounds in front of the Summertown bench. Counts on. Holt's got it. Holt kicks it over here to Wilson. Wilson. Holt lost it out of bounds. Just wasn't expecting it. right through his hands.
And those are the things right there that drive you crazy if you're Mount Pleasant. I mean, Summertown's going to cause some turnovers, but those are the ones you just can't have.
75-54, Dillard gets it to Mabry. Mabry drives. Mabry's going to go in the lane. Shot up, good. Andrew Mabry just would not be denied.
10 on the night from Mabry.
77-54. Here's Scott. Scott backpedals. Gets it to Wilson. Wilson guarded by Howell. Stolen away. Dillard's got it. Flicked away by Blackwood. Dillard's got it. Leighton Sherman's going to drive. Kicks it over here to Howell. Howell gets it to Mabry. Mabry through the lane. Pump fake shot. No good. Rebound tipped around. Dillard had it. Now Mabry's got it. Now Hope's got it. Hope comes out of there with it. Gets it down here to number 5. I don't know what his name is.
Yeah, that will be Preston Haywood.
Haywood. Scott was trapped. Gets it over to Wilson. Wilson. Hope. Knocked out of bounds by Leighton Sherman. 3:26 to go. We got Springer,
Lindsay Hope.
Springer, Lindsay Hope.
Sounds like a law firm.
That's right. Sounds like a law firm. Graham Howell sits. Leighton Sherman sits. Blackwood sits. Looks like Corbin White's coming into the game. Stolen away. Lindsay's fighting for it.
Good job.
Gets it to Springer. Kicks it over here to Dillard. Dillard drives. Reverse layup blocked by Springer. They're going to get a foul, and Dillard will go to the line with 3:17 to go, and Summertown leading 77-54.
Lindsay rolling around on the floor there after the ball. That's good to see.
That's good. Good hustle.
Yeah. He needs to be. That's what you like to say of that kid. Get some aggression out of him.
Yeah.
Get to work.
Here's Dillard at the line. Guns. Bang. 77-55. Corbin White comes in. Mabry sits. So we got White, Holt, Dillard, Lindsay, Springer. We got Heatherly getting set to come in. Dillard's second free throw good. And that makes it 79-54. We got Heatherly in. What's 14's name?
Let's see here. I left my reading glasses here.
Wheeler. That's right. All right.
Well, and that is Wheeler, but he's wearing Stanley's jersey number.
Yeah.
So that's what kind of threw me off.
Yeah. Well, he got it while Stanley's injured. Long three-pointer look by Mount Pleasant. They got a bunch of players in. Here's Wheeler with the rebound. White's got it. Corbin White brings it up. Dribbles across the timeline. Gets it to Heatherly. Heatherly gets it over here to Lindsay. Lindsay gets it to Wheeler. Wheeler, Springer going to gun a three. A little short. Rebound pulled down by Heatherly. Way to fight, Heatherly, for the rebound. Axel Heatherly gets the rebound.
I want to tell you, that's what Heatherly and Wheeler bring. They got some height.
Yeah.
They're going to get more size on them as they get bigger, stronger, and older. But, they can help you on the boards a ton.
Yeah. Well, Heatherly is a freshman, correct? Is he a freshman?
I'll have to check that. I'm not sure. Yes.
Yeah. Well, he's got a lot of growing to do. Axel Heatherly's free throw. Good. 80-54 Summertown. They blew this thing open in the second half. 2:42 to go. Heatherly, the freshman, at the line. Second free throw, a little short. Rebound, Springer. Fought for it. Wheeler's got it. Wheeler, go back up with it, Wheeler. They call a double dribble. I didn't see that. Wheeler made a basketball move there.
Yeah, I don't know what they're seeing.
80-54, 2:34 to go. I hate to complain with a 26-point lead. Mount Pleasant's got it, and we're going to get a travel on them.
That'll be Haywood.
Heatherly inbounds for Summertown. They lead 80-54. This was a close game at halftime. Summertown blew it open in the third quarter. Springer brings it across the timeline, gets it to Heatherly. Heatherly gets it to White. There's Springer for three. Short. Rebound. Wheeler had it. Now Lindsay's got it. Springer for another three. No good. Rebound pulled down by Mount Pleasant, but he was on the line. Summertown will inbounds. underneath their own goal. Springer will inbounds. Wheeler's down low. He spins, picks for White. They get it. Oh, he had White. There's Wheeler. Shot up. No good, but he draws the foul. Good, strong move by Wheeler. He's a freshman, too, correct?
Yep.
Yep. Wheeler at the line. He looks to be about 6'4" or 6'5". The big freshman, 80-54. Summertown leads. Guns. No good. Somebody brought me a Coke. It's good. Wheeler, second free throw, no good.
Well, see, talking about that on air helped.
That's right. Got fans, don't we?
Now, next we need to talk about that we don't have a lot of money and we're poor. Now, might bring cash.
Hey, next time we might get a pizza brought up here.
I'm going to try that when we're at Community Friday night.
All right, here's Mount Pleasant. They trail 80-54. They've got it left side. Left side, Mount Pleasant. Like I said, they got a bunch of new players. I'm tired, and I don't want to try to learn their names. I almost stolen by Lindsay. They're very patient. Almost stolen by White. 1:40 to go. They get it down low. Here's a three-pointer by Mount Pleasant. In, out, in. Good. 80-57. Here comes Springer. Springer. He's going to drive. Tried to get it over to Wheeler. Good idea. Run down by Mount Pleasant. Layup good. 80-59. 1:18 to go. Springer brings it up. Springer. Springer's got it. He drives. Flicked out of his hand. Stolen away. 80-59. Mount Pleasant's got it. And that's Lang for three. I know him. He makes the three-pointer, 80-62. 50 seconds to go. Heatherly gets it to White. Corbin White drives, thought about a shot, picks up his dribble. Wheeler's got it. Wheeler kicks it over here. Long three-pointer by Lindsay. Rattles over the top of the backboard. It didn't touch it. Don't matter. And it'll be Mount Pleasant basketball, 80-62. 40 seconds to go. And Adam Lindsay, it's time to select our Thomas Turpin Landscape Player of the Game. I don't
think there needs to be much of a discussion tonight. I think even Will could pick the one tonight and get it right.
Thomas Turpin Landscape does commercial and residential landscape install, property management, land clearing, recreational wildlife food plots. For all your landscaping needs, call Thomas Turpin Landscape, 931-242-6493. Remember, it's done the right way every day, the Thomas Turp way. And who done it the right way tonight for Summertown?
Mr. Graham Howell. No debate tonight, man. That young man came out ready to play, I don't know, 75-80% from three. Seven total threes tonight.
7 of 8, I think.
He ends up with 27 on the night, and 21 of those were from behind the arc. So
Heatherly in, out, no good. This game was tied at halftime, and Mount Pleasant started with a little run there and got it a little tighter, and then Summertown just blew it wide open as Axel Heatherly, the freshman, makes the free throw. It's 81-62. 18 seconds to go. Summertown led by as many as 26. Here's Lane. Here's Mount Pleasant, top of the key, left side. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Everybody's bringing stuff to drink. Look at here. We got water.
I told you we should ask for money.
Yeah. All right. Your final score, Summertown 81, Mount Pleasant 62, and Adam, is a good overall game for the Eagles tonight.
Yeah, man. That third quarter, just Mount Pleasant was in this thing, but that third quarter, Summertown just came out and just blew them out of the water.
Yeah.
Just that run was just deadly.
They kind of did it to Lawrenceburg, too, though. Not started on a 14-0 run in the third quarter.
Well, a lot of the looks Mount Pleasant was getting in the first half, they were not getting in the third. They made some adjustments. Summertown made some adjustments defensively. And the percentage, at the rate they were shooting three tonight, man, they're just tough to beat.
All right, 81-62 was your final score for Adam Lindsay and Will Pettis. I'm Brent Thomas, and we'll be at Community Friday night. And Summertown wins at 80-62. This is Eagles basketball.